This is a new segment that I'm bringing. Title is under construction, but for now, I'm thinking we're calling it Over-Hyped, right?
Over or under hyped?
Over or underhyped, overhyped or underhyped. Let us know in the comments which one you think works better. If we even keep this, I don't know, maybe we never do this again because it bombs.
Hyped or wiped?
The way this works is I'm going...
That's not bad.
That isn't bad.
That's not bad.
I'm going to say something. It has to do with tech. Wait, let me double check. Yeah, they all have to do with tech.
Thank you.
Love that.
They all, except one that I'm deleting now. So they all have to do with tech.
Goji berries.
I'm going to say something, has to do with tech. You guys have to tell me if it's overhyped or underhyped. I will give you each one perfectly hyped.
I like that.
You get one perfectly hyped. So it's like, it's not over, it's not under, I don't know. Or if it's like offensive, it's like, I'm just going to say perfectly hyped
It's
and
hyped.
steer clear of this one.
Okay.
All right. Number one, coming in hot. Jony Ive.
Current Jony Ive?
No, just like in general.
Because it's like naming an NBA player and saying, are they over or under hyped? It's like, well, their career or their current status.
Yeah.
So current Jony Ive to me is overhyped.
Would a clown nose have anything to do with this?
Yes. We just saw this headline of
Yeah. He designed.
Luckily, there was no price tag. I was equating it to Supreme.
It's for charity.
It was for charity,
Before you
too.
guys
Yeah.
Okay, good.
tool on this too hard.
I appreciate that. But yeah, there was like a headline of like Jony Ive designed a clown nose, and it's like, why is this even an article? I don't know. It's cool, but like whatever. Yeah, I'd say current. But I mean, we did see a long history of his career designing things at Apple, which had some really good products, and then they slowly descended into minimal madness. And some might argue he ruined the MacBook Pro. So like, I think it's safe to say Jony Ive overhyped.
Probably agree with. Oh, it's so weird because like in our community, we all know who Jony Ive is and talk about him all the time. But like if you mention Jony Ive to if you mention Jony Ive to your parents, they're not gonna have any idea who you're talking about.
So we are
So it
talking
is
about
kind of-
current Jony Ive, right? Because
That's how I define
he
it.
designed that like iMac G3 with the colorful iMac G3. He designed the iPod, the iPhone, the Apple Watch.
He's got a great portfolio.
Like the resume is crazy.
The resume goes hard, but current,
Yeah, he did wreck the MacBook Pro for sure.
yeah.
There was a point in which the form
He needed Apple
transcended
Silicon to
the
make
function.
his vision come to life.
Did he make the Magic Mouse?
Oh, that's pivotal.
He did make the hockey puck.
Yeah, I
mouse.
just saw that on your
I
screen.
think he designed.
So
I think all Apple mice are notoriously like
Terrible.
minimal and bad.
Yeah, they're all bad.
So I would say, yeah, his mice probably aren't the
it doesn't
best
look like
addition,
he did the Magic Mouse.
but he might have done some other terrible.
Maybe he needs to go to veterinary
He has
school.
one. Yes.
I'm sticking with over.
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna go over. Although
I would say over.
He's a great speaker, though.
Malcolm Owen, Magic Mouse 2.
Aluminium.
Well, that guy.
Wow, way to
hope
put
he-
him on blast.
Sorry, fucking catching strays over here.
He
Also-
deserves it for that.
Ellis thought that it was Jony Ives.
Oh no,
With an
just
S at the
Ive.
end.
Ivy.
Nice minimal name too.
Your battery life.
Johnny
is
without the H. He's the ultimate minimalist, isn't he?
Truly.
Super
But
minimal.
not Jony Ive account on Twitter.
That's a quality account. It's fun.
Chef's Kiss. Fantastic account.
All right, I think we're all.
Please
did you
remove your headset.
did you also over?
I would say over. Yeah,
All right, unanimous over.
it's over.
Oh,
Yeah.
Number 2, Foldable Pixel phone.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say foldables in general, and I was going to be torn. Foldable Pixel doesn't exist yet.
We get one hyped.
No, you get
Appropriately
one.
hyped.
that's
You get
perfectly
one
hyped.
appropriately hyped, but that's bold because we don't even know what it looks
Exactly.
like.
Yeah.
It's
We
kind
don't.
of hard.
We don't know much about it, but we kind of have this
Overhyped.
leading. Interesting, but your parents don't know because you were just saying no. Your parents don't know about Jony Ive. Your parents probably wouldn't know about a foldable Pixel rumor either, right?
Definitely not.
My parents definitely don't.
I think the
Yeah, I guess-
scale of those is
I'm gonna
different, though.
just like put
Fair.
this in the in our tech community right now.
Okay.
It feels just like we're just talking about the folding Pixel because it's the new Pixel that folds, and we wanted to talk about the new every company that folds, and Pixel's up next.
And they
it's
might-
overhyped, and I don't think it's.
If the folding Pixel drops, they hypothetically will have beaten Apple to the foldables product category too, which
just
will
like
be a
everybody.
Listen, I'm
Everybody
excited for it, but I think it's overhyped.
Yeah.
It's going to be their first gen foldable too, which has just not done well for anybody yet.
I'm gonna use my one single appropriately hyped.
Interesting.
You're using it this early?
That's
We're on question
early.
2.
That is early.
I have like
I like the
13 more
confidence.
lines.
I like
We
it.
have like 50 of these.
I'm gonna go. Regret. I fundamentally I will not be able to correctly answer until it comes out. But since we're answering now, I'll say overhyped.
All right. Next question.
Yeah.
This one's a little whimsy. Standing desks. Overhyped, underhyped, or perfectly hyped?
Get myself in trouble.
Overhyped. Sorry, overhyped. Because like when I use it, it's like but I never use it.
I was gonna say I can't remember the last time I saw you standing at your desk.
Yeah, thanks.
That's a good point.
Thanks for calling me out.
Marques, every hour, 10 minutes before the hour, will
No.
just mysteriously rise.
This is what Marques does. His desk rises, but he doesn't rise. He
Every
just
time
does
his
the-
Apple Watch gives him a notification.
I stand up.
Time to stand.
There is a beautiful 7 seconds where you're posed like the Thriller music video.
Do you know? This made me think they should have a sit stand desk. Oh, that's a good question though. Are we talking about sit stand or are we just talking about standing?
I'll do sit stand, both.
Okay.
Like
Sit
what we
stand-
have.
Sit stands are incredible. They should have one that you can set like it will stand during your work hour X amount of days and like or X amount of hours in a day.
There are some that
therefore
will
kind of
just force
forces
you
you
to stand
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Cuz like I love to stand but like I'm lazy and a lot of times I sit and if I try to stand more often. I think they're great though.
I also love to stand.
I just
Did I s-
I
I
don't
need to stand.
Yeah.
I love to sit. I don't know what's happening. I should use mine more.
I don't know what the hype level is of standing desks, so it's hard to evaluate if it's over or under.
I think there's so many people. There's like fitness influencers who think this is like life changing kind of stuff.
Do they think that, or are they just telling you?
There's
that?
a fair amount of sitting down will kill you on the internet, so I think I'm gonna go with overhyped. Despite my love for my standing desk, and I do believe it's a really good thing to have, I think it might be overhyped.
As someone with miserable posture, sitting bad.
Yeah.
Sitting,
Did you know that
sitting's
this,
bad?
This is a sit stand desk? Did you know
Yeah.
that?
I didn't know that.
Well,
Yeah, but please don't do it because
Don't
it's
do
all
it.
wired up.
I don't think we
will
wired
ruin-
it.
it
I don't
will
think we wired it correctly.
Okay, good.
to
Technically,
do that.
sitting down will kill you faster because you are closer to the center of the earth, which means that time moves faster.
Technically, sitting down will kill you because eventually you'll run out of food. And if you don't stand up, you can't get more.
That's why there's wheels on my chair.
Go full Wally.
Touche.
I don't think I under. I almost want to say height correctly. Heights.
Oh, you're using it on
This
the
is
sit
early.
stand
One.
desk?
Wow.
Okay.
They got 50 more questions, dude.
I'm gonna say underhyped. I don't think enough people are willing to pull the trigger on it, even though they are very useful.
If I told you the
respect it.
price tag of a sit stand
That's the
desk.
problem.
That's the problem,
But there's
yeah.
more that are. There's a lot more options coming out. There's like the IKEA crank desk,
Yeah, I was
which is
just
way
gonna say
cheaper.
that, yeah.
They have some things that are desk toppers that you can.
If you
split
owned
up.
a crank desk, would you ever do this
Yeah.
for 35 seconds to stand up for a little bit? I don't think
if
anyone
it's
would do
$400 less.
Think about the rings you'd be closing.
I was just going to say,
it. I would just walk around at that point. I don't
cranking
think I
your
would
desk is
crank
going to be
my desk.
worse than, or better for you than standing at that point, right?
Yeah, we got to get into the level of friction of like making people stand up versus putting in the effort to
You know,
stand.
people used to have to crank their car windows.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, wow,
but
yeah.
you know why we don't do that anymore? Because that's terrible.
No, dude, that was always fun.
I think my dad right now has a sort of a mechanism where there's a platform on his desk that extends up, so the desk stays. So you don't have to buy a $6,000 desk, but you can pop up like your laptop and your mouse
Usually
and
comes
keyboard.
forward a little bit.
Yeah,
too.
so you can stand, use it, put it down whenever. Appropriately hyped, or are you gonna
I went under.
under? Okay.
I like what Brandon does where he has the tall desk that doesn't move, but he has a stool.
A stool. That's also
Because then he can
stand.
just stand up whenever he wants.
Wait, now he has both.
Really?
Now he has a sit stand desk that
Yeah.
stands most of the time with a stool seat.
Oh, wow.
It's an interesting.
What's the point of
scenario.
that if his stool can't go down?
There is no point of it dropping down. I don't think his desk will ever drop down.
Oh.
He just wanted a bigger desk, I think.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, next
Okay.
question.
All right,
Sorry.
All right. This next one, you can either do the word itself or the concept of nightography.
Overhyped.
Overhyped.
1,000%.
Overhyped.
Overhyped. Unanimous. Easy.
All right, then what about this one? Night mode.
The concept, I mean, night mode is a good feature, but is it hyped? The smartphone companies will try to hype it.
Exactly.
So they all have night mode at this point with various names like night sight or nightography or low light mode or whatever. What does Apple call theirs? It's just like
I think it's low light mode.
long exposure.
Oh,
low
night
light.
sight?
No,
that's
night sight's
Pixel.
Pixel.
Yeah.
I think it's just night.
I think
mode.
they're useful.
Yeah.
And the fact that, you know what, the fact that you can have a little tiny computer in your hands where you can hold something in place with optical image stabilization and it will take a bunch of exposures and compensate them all into one multi-frame image is underhyped.
Yeah.
I can agree with that because like it's something that's pretty spectacular, but now we're expecting it in literally every single frame.
Right.
Like we just
Standard.
expect it at this point now.
Standard. It's amazing.
I will say when the Pixel 2 or
That's
3,
the
one of the two.
The 2 had the
Was it the 2
legendary
that, the first night mode though, or was that
night
the
mode?
3?
I don't remember night mode.
Night sight. Was that the 3?
Night sight took a little longer.
Or was it the 4? I don't know. When the Pixel first did it, the 3? I thought so. Yeah, the 3. It was like incredible. And then when the P30 came out and it could just completely see in the dark,
Yeah.
and everyone was like, "What is going on?"
Yeah, I remember doing some test shots in that. I just like went in the robot room, closed all the doors and the lights and everything, shut the shades, and then took a picture of the robot. And then the photo was like, oh yeah, the lights are on. It's fine.
Yeah.
We can see everything.
With the P30.
Oh, gee, yeah.
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 I was like in Morocco and in a completely dark room in the shed.
Yeah.
And I couldn't see anything. And I took a photo.
It's the most David sentence.
That's so David.
I took a photo and it was like, there's literally no light in this room. I cannot see a single thing. And yet the phone just like sees everything. It was
Underrated.
crazy. I would say underrated.
Everyone make one beat. Everyone do one beat.
Wait, I need the mic to
Yeah,
rap.
no, I'm just going to go.
Wait, slow it down just a little bit. Give me a fighting chance here.
Okay.
All right.
Wub, 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 wub.
Yo, I'm Ellis, and this was the pod.
Wub.
You didn't watch it live.
Wub.
It's now a
Wub.
VOD.
Wub.
You gotta make
Wub.
sure you
Wub.
like and subscribe.
Wub.
Man, this show is such a vibe. I said Adam.
Wub, wub, wub,
I said Adam.
wub, wub.
Like and subscribe. Thanks
Wub.
for watching.
Wub, wub.
That's actually kind of sick.
I say we put it on iTunes.